Blog 212. My friends, welcome to 212 on July the 5th in the year 2015. Everybody worldwide is mindful of the recent events in Tunisia and the loss of life to families taking well-earned holidays. The total expression of the existence of the 12 dimensions has come from expansion, contraction, trial and error, death and rebirth. Our minute holy temple, one of the royal flush, where civilizations have come and gone, is a reminder of our fragility. We try hard to live together in peace. The loss of life to innocent, hard-working families taking a holiday is tragic. It makes us ever more mindful of the fragility of man's behavior that can cause the self-destruct and the end of the 12 dimensions. My friends, I sit in the director's chair and think, how can I be able to deliver an instruction acceptable to the rose on the holy temple, especially to the British government? My friends, I have given to each and every one of you the 5 cards of the royal flush. One of the cards is the swan. She carries her cygnets on her back. It moves with such grace and dignity. Its production, as with all life, came after an explosion called the Big Bang, and took some 4.5 billion years to reach this stage. What does the swan mean to me, the director of peaceful operations? It means serenity. But man himself knows that inherited within us is the Big Bang. We try and cover it up in the beauty of the battleship and smart uniforms. But we know we are disguising the elements of the Big Bang. But the swan brings within us fair nature and serenity. My friends, through this reasoning and the worldwide proliferation of guns and profiteering, the Middle East and I the Director of Peaceful Operations, must take control of peace on the Holy Temple. Israel, Palestine and Jordan, all potential friends, thrust together through past, present and future, represents the hand of Jehovah. Jerusalem is shared between the three, and the city itself means will see peace. I ask the British government, in the wake of this tragic event in Tunisia, to propose to Israel, Palestine and Jordan the commencement of the peace train in Jerusalem. My friends, the end of hostilities does not mean retaliation of greater might. I strongly believe that the hostilities were made to cause panic and massive counterattack. An act of peace at the highest level in the British government at this moment would cause Solomon himself to rejoice. The new Renaissance means drastic changes at the highest level in every country. I, the Director of Peaceful Operations, positioned here through Adler, Jung, and Moses, announce that every country shall turn its military might to the whistle and the flag. No jobs will be lost, no wages reduced. Swimming pools, music, song and dance, and dodgem cars. No unemployment or vagrancy. Better housing for all family units. Shakespeare shouts in the wings, "Alan, you have a visitor." Who can that be, I ask? He says his name is Geronimo, leader of the Apache Indians. I greet Geronimo. "Hello," I say. I have often called myself that name, for one of my ancestors sailed with Columbus in 1492 to the Americas. That's right, Alan. Columbus left us on a small island. We rafted to the mainland and became native. We hunted buffalo and handed down the stories to our children of all civilizations that have come and gone, and the cities, Assyria, Nineveh, and many others. Abraham was our favourite, and Jehovah the name. I've enjoyed your blogs, Alan, says Geronimo, especially about Lucy and Carmel, Solomon and John, Jesus and Muhammad. And I've read up on astrophysics. I say to Geronimo, you have a Jewish nose. How come? That was in 1492. I got thrown out of Spain and managed to get on one of the 3 ships setting sail to the Indies, captained by Columbus. I say to Shakespeare, Geronimo has got a part to play. Let him hold the whistle and flag for the first peace train that departs from Jerusalem to Ur. I say to the leaders of the first of the Big Five, the chemicals of my body have been around for a long time and have been receptive to innovations and changes. The appearance of Geronimo is far more realistic and helpful than works dealing with ink blots and pencil dots, subconscious and psychoanalysis. I am here for the protection of our holy temple and for the inclusion of the peace trains. Military might exhausts man, money, and the environment. I ask for the peace trains. My friends, the understanding or the novel is mine. It ends on the name and the number of the name. It was brought forth through death and rebirth 3 times in my life. Our holy temple is paradise on earth. Lucy and Carmel live together within the genome in peace. The supreme beings. Jehovah knows that all the configurations within the dimensions will be protected from the void. We are the gods, and we shall enter the configurations as the vowels within the consonants. My friends, we serve each other in peace and love. The royal flush is on the table and in the picture. I reserve the right to call myself the wise old owl, as well as the director of peaceful operations.